Hello, I'm David Bohnert, ruminant nutritionist and extension beef cattle specialist with Oregon State University and the Eastern Oregon Agricultural Research Center, and I'm here to present an Eastern Oregon Ag Minute. It's getting to be the time of year when most cow-calf producers with spring calving herds begin to start thinking about weaning and marketing their calves. The time and effort you put into winter feeding, calving, and getting your cattle to and from summer range is about to pay off. However, the decisions you make in the next month or two will influence the net return for this year's calf crop. This week, I will provide information that I hope you find useful when considering management options for your calves. Topics that I will address include deciding when to wean, how to wean, is preconditioning an economical consideration for your individual operation, and a brief discussion on the advantages and disadvantages of the various calf marketing options available to today's producers. Tomorrow I will begin by discussing how available feed resources, specifically forage availability, quality, and cost, should be used in determining when to wean your calves. Most spring-born calves are traditionally weaned from mid to late October when the cows are brought home for winter feeding. However, in years like this one, where forage is short, hay prices are expensive, and calf prices are good, early weaning should be considered. For this discussion, early weaning would be from about 140 to 170 days of age, or August to September for spring-born calves. Research has shown that early weaning can reduce forage intake of cows by up to 50% compared with cow-calf pairs, can increase pasture distribution by your cows, and improve cow body condition score entering the winter feeding period, and thereby lowering winter feed costs by $30 or more per cow. All of this can be accomplished with no negative effects on calf health. Nevertheless, the main effects to early weaning are to the cow, not the calf. As a result, the overall economic effect of early weaning is dependent on a number of factors, including timing and amount of precipitation, calf performance during the late summer and early fall, calf prices, and the costs associated with winter feeding, including feedstuffs, labor, and fuel. There are typically two types of weaning strategies: complete separation of cow and calf, and the increasingly popular fence line weaning. With the traditional total separation method, it is best to have your cows and calves together in the place where the calves will be weaned. Then, remove the cows to a new location out of sight and sound of the calves, while leaving the calves in familiar surroundings. The calves will normally bawl out in 2 to 3 days. In fence line weaning, cows and calves are separated but pastured next to each other on opposite sides of a strong, calf-proof fence. This allows nose-to-nose contact, but both cows and calves will spend most of the time grazing away from the fence. The fence line visits decrease over 5 or 6 days, and calves are fully weaned within a week. Research has shown that fence line weaning results in less observable stress and greater weight gain than abrupt separation of calves from cows. No matter what weaning strategy you choose, be sure and use properly designed nutritional and health programs to keep your calves healthy during this stressful time. A preconditioning program is more than making sure your calves have had all their shots. It involves making sure the calves are dehorned and castrated, weaned a minimum of 30 and preferably 45 days, wormed, and given a full round of vaccinations. Preconditioned calves are healthier and have a stronger immune system, so they are worth more to feeder calf buyers than non-preconditioned calves. The question is how valuable, and if the increase in sale price covers the cost of the preconditioning program. If you are retaining ownership of your calves through the feedlot, research has consistently shown an increase in value over expenses associated with the preconditioning program, normally an advantage of $9 to $30 per head. However, if you are preconditioning your calves and marketing them at the local auction barn as commodity calves, you are not getting a price premium. To capture the preconditioning premium, normally around $5 per hundredweight, you need to sell your calves in a special preconditioned calf sale, or make sure the buyers and auctioneer are aware of your preconditioning program by providing documentation of the types of vaccine used as well as your feeding program since weaning. This is more than simply saying your calves have had all their shots. The price cow-calf producers receive for their calves is determined largely by market fluctuations that cannot be controlled by the individual producer. However, there are marketing strategies that can decrease price risk. Today I will talk about live auction markets, video auction markets, forward cash contracts, and retained ownership. Approximately 85% of all cow-calf producers market their calves through a live auction market. This type of marketing strategy is popular for several reasons, including previous experience, lack of required negotiating, and local auctions provide support and infrastructure. Video auction markets have all the benefits of live auctions while attracting more buyers than a live auction. Also, calves are sold directly from the ranch and shrink is figured in at the time of sale. Forward cash contracts can be as simple as having a broker or agent place a floor price on a producer's cattle for a future sale. This reduces the risk of daily price fluctuations and may allow a producer to lock in a price above or near break-even. Retained ownership allows cow-calf producers to take advantage of two strategies. They can add weight at a cost of gain that is advantageous for selling later at a heavier weight, and they can take advantage